Welcome on the beautiful island of Madeira, a Portuguese island that hosts the 7th round of the European Rally Championship. This is the leader in that ERC, the Finn Juho Hänninen, is leading with a comfortable margin, and he takes on the local specialists, among them Ricardo Moura.
Ricardo Moura, Rally Vinho Madeira with a Mitsubishi against the Super 2000. Will be not easy, I think.
No, it's not easy is not the correct word or phrase. It will be impossible as usual. The Evo 9 Group N car is a very good car, reliable car, competitive car, but against the S2000s is completely impossible.
One of those S2000 drivers is Bruno Magalhães, last year's winner, but he hasn't competed a lot since. His last tarmac rally was the San Remo rally last year, that's 11 months ago.
Bruno, can we say that you are one of the favorites here?
I think so, one of the favorites, but not the big favorite. The big favorite for me is Juho Hänninen, because he's a fantastic driver, has a fantastic team, a very good car. His rhythm is impressive. He's doing many rallies, and my last rally on tarmac, was San Remo last year. So in this moment my rhythm is not okay. I have been stopped since many months, but okay. I know very well the rally. I like a lot. I won into last year, and I'm here to try to do a good race.
What do you think about the stages?
The stages are fantastic here in Madeira. The tarmac is very good, really impressive in some points. I like a lot. This is my favorite rally.
Among the local specialists, this man, Vitor Sá, and you can't get more local than him because he lives on the island. He too drives a Peugeot Super 2000 and is one of the fiercest outsiders for the win here. Some more international stars, like the Italian Luca Betti. Luca Betti, who badly needs some good points for the European Championship. He scored only good points in Croatia. And we have a word with the organizer, Paulo Fontes.
Paulo, start of a new Rally Vinho Madeira. What do you expect?
Well, we expect a good rally. We do everything. We did everything to have a good rally. You know, you have some problems now in the Madeira in Portugal, some financial form. But you do all the best with our team of Club Sport Madeira to have a good rally during this weekend, like the story of the Rally Vinho Madeira.
Yes, despite the current economic situation in Portugal and in Madeira, there is still a nice organization, a good starting field, and among them is Bruno Magalhães, one of the crowd's favorites, and there is a big crowd for the starting procedure there in Funchal. Ricardo Moura leaving the starting ramp as well, heading for the Avenida do Mar, the road at the sea in the Madeira's capital, where there is a super stage of 2 kilometers. It's the classic opener of the rally, and it's an opener that always draws a big crowd for Juho Hänninen as well.
Juho, Rally Vinho Madeira, very difficult rally. You have been only one time here. What do you expect?
Yeah, you are right with that. It's not that easy, but at the same time it's one of the I would say the best, like a proper tarmac rallies. You know, the stages are nice ones, and there's no any gravel, so it's tarmac rally from that side also. And but you are right, it's not easy. I have been once only over here, and even on the recce I saw that it's not so easy to put it on the paper. All those wideness of the road is changing a lot of, so it's not easy. But we will try to enjoy with Mikko and have a good result.
Juho Hänninen very appreciative of the Madeira stages, and so he should be. This is a very beautiful rally, quite unique, and it always draws a big crowd. This is Miguel Núñez, last year's Group N winner and 4th overall, wants to repeat that. And here's the spectacular Lotus GT car, makes his racing debut it was present in Ypres, but then as a opener. But here in the hands of Bernardo Souza, it's really competing. Luca Betti on the Avenida do Mar special stage, taking care of not losing too much time, just like Vitor Sá. But they show off a little bit for the home crowd, just like Bruno Magalhães, who sets almost the fastest time of all. He's only 3/10 of a second short. Ricardo Moura, one of the best Group N drivers, third overall on this short stage. Not bad for a Group N car. But this man, he was the quickest there at the Avenida do Mar. He did everything, rubbed some tires as well, and beat all the Portuguese specialists. A good start for Juha Hänninen then. And nice driving from the Finn as well. So, quickest time for Hänninen. Magalhães 3/10 behind, and then Moura, Turk, and Luca Betti almost 5 seconds. Off to the first real and complete rallying day then. 12 stages on the beautiful island of Madeira. 12 difficult tarmac stages. And the crowds are there early. Very knowledgeable, the Portuguese rally crowd, especially in Madeira. Juha Hänninen, first on the road, sets a good time in the second stage, but then in stage number 3 he has a puncture, loses almost a minute, and that drops him a couple of places, of course. Ricardo Moura, not such a good start, not leading Group N. Bruno Magalhães puts the pedal to the metal from stage 1 here, and he takes the lead, albeit with only a couple of seconds. But for only his second rally this year, that's a good start for the Portuguese driver. Vitor Sá was a bit surprised by the speed of Magalhães, dropped some seconds, but still second overall. And Luca Betti on the fast stages of Madeira. Let's drive with the Italian. Betti had the same misfortune as Hänninen, had a puncture as well. Bernardo Souza in the Lotus, but unfortunately this would be the last time that he would see that beautiful car. He went off the road and it was impossible to repair the car. And Miguel Núñez had some problems as well with the drive shafts. And this is the Slovenian Turk, and that's the end of his rally, as you might figure. He just slid off the road.
How was the first leg for you?
It's very bad. We broke another drive shaft and we lost many time.
Núñez now 4 minutes behind due to a broken drive shaft. Luca Betti had a puncture.
Look at 2 stages, real stages. How was it going for you?
Not very good luck. We had a puncture in the second stage, and I talked with Juno. It was very strange because we didn't cut nothing, no corners cut. Strange because we heard this puncture just in 6-7 kilometers to the end.
Betti 59 seconds behind and 6 seconds behind Juha Hänninen, who had a puncture as well.
Hugo, you lost a lot of time. What happened?
Yeah, the 2 punctures on the right side, both from the rear, and maybe, I don't know, 5-6 kilometers before the finish, 7. But the problem is that I don't know where I had it. I noticed that I have a slow puncture, and I thought it also only in the front, but then in the main road I realized it back as well, so we lost a lot of time.
Yes, he did lose a lot of time. He's now 53 seconds behind the leader, and that will be difficult to make up, even though the mechanic of Skoda Motorsport are putting the car back to order. Bruno Magalhães is leading the rally.
So Bruno, you're leading.
Yeah, very good. After 11 months without driving on tarmac is fantastic. You have to improve a little bit the setup. It's my first time with Pirelli tires and this suspension, so I'm trying to improve. You're gonna change a little bit now in the service park, but I'm really happy. I won the first stage and the car is good, and for me it's a big pleasure to return to the rallies.
A very happy Bruno Magalhães, as you could see. Vitor Sá is in second, Felipe Freitas is in third, and leading Group N from Magalhães Hänninen is in fifth. The same loop then on the beautiful Madeira roads, and let's see if Magalhães can extend his lead or if Juha Hänninen can make up for the lost time due to the puncture. This is Antonio Núñez, the brother of Miguel Núñez, who we saw before. Núñez is fighting for the Group N honours. He's in 7th overall, fighting with Luca Betti for 6th. And despite some gear shift problems, the Italian has climbed to 6th. But he's lost some time and is now 1 minute and a half behind the leader. Bad luck then for the Italian.
How was the stage, Luca?
I tried to repair my lever bar, but it was not good to use, and I lose time for sure. When I change gear, I never find immediately. So now I go in the service and we change. But
disappointed then Luca Betti. João Magalhães has climbed to 5th overall. He's very close to the lead in Group N. Only half a second separates him from the leader. And this is that leader, Felipe Freitas. He too with a Mitsubishi Group N. 4th overall, 1:17 behind the overall leader, but leading Group N. Juha Hänninen has gained some spots, has climbed to 3rd overall, but he's lost some time. He's now 57 seconds behind the leader. It will be difficult for the Finn then to close that gap, but he's doing everything in his power to do so.
I hope not, we'll see, but I think we need to take the harder one, so we don't have so much to lose anymore.
All right, we'll try to get it all.
No problem with the tires, Juha?
No, this time it was much better.
It's good to see him laugh again, Juha Hänninen. Vitor Sá fighting to close the gap with Bruno Magalhães, but that is not easy. And the gap even grows a bit bigger. He's now 6.7 seconds.
How was this leg?
It's okay. Very quick, but very good.
Good times?
Strong feeling. Good.
Co-driver Pedro Calado, very confident. This man is still in the lead, Bruno Magalhães and co-driver Nuno da Silva.
We made a few changes in the setup. The car looks great now, and I'm very happy. I'm improving my rhythm, and I'm very happy now.
And these are the standings after 5 stages. Magalhães leading from Sá. Will he keep that lead? Join us after the break. Welcome back on the beautiful island of Madeira. Second half of our report on the 7th round of the European Rally Championship. It's Bruno Magalhães leading from Vitor Sá. And the Portuguese rally fans are very happy with that situation. Luca Betti climbing up the ladder during the second half of the opening day. He's now in 4th overall, but he's lost some time again. He's over 2 minutes behind. Juha Hänninen keeps the gap to the leader constant, but he would like to reduce it a bit. But for the moment, that's not possible. Still in 3rd, the Finn, who is leading the European Championship as well. Vitor Sá chasing for the lead, but he dropped some seconds and is now 11 seconds behind.
We know that it's not easy. Our first goal on this second turn of this afternoon is to keep Hänninen behind us with this difference. And don't lose so many time to Bruno Magalhães. Boaventura, the stage of Boaventura was a pity for us because we lose so many time, 6 seconds.
Yes, that single stage of Boaventura doubled this man's lead. He now has 11.1 seconds in hand.
Bruno, you're leading, but Victor Sa is only 11 seconds behind you, eh?
Yeah, he's doing very, very well. He's very fast. Everybody knows. Even last year when I won here, he made a fantastic job. And this year is the same story. Everybody here in Madeira, the local drivers are fast. And it's very difficult for the other drivers compete with them in these roads. So even for me, it's not easy. And Vitor is a very strong guy. And I'll try to do my best to continue winning some seconds to him.
Indeed, the local specialists always perform well in Madeira. This Felipe Freitas competing very well in his Mitsubishi, still 5th overall in leading Group N. And here you have the standings after 9 stages. Betty and Freitas tied for 4th. The final 4 stages then, and then it's time for a swimming pool or a beach, whatever you want, on Madeira. Not so for the drivers, because they still have to do 4 more stages in front of a very enthusiastic crowd. Jose Camacho concludes the top 10 at the end of the complete first rally day. Miguel Nunez climbed up to 9th after his drive shaft problems. And Duarte Ramos is in 8th overall despite this little spin on the sometimes very slippery Madeira tarmac. Kept it out of the wall though, that's the most important part. Ricardo Moura said before the start that it would be very difficult to fight with the Super 2000 cars. Well, he proved right, but it's also very difficult to fight with the other Group N cars. He's only 3rd in the production class for the moment. More than 2 minutes behind the leader in the production class. João Magalhães is in 2nd, and he's 28 seconds behind the leader. He's 6th overall as well.
After one long day, are you happy with your position?
Yes, it was the possible position. This was second place in the Group N. Antonio Nunes ran much better than me, and I'm satisfied.
João Magalhães admits that this Antonio Nunes was driving a bit better than him, and that explains the almost half a minute lead Antonio Nunes has on Magalhães, and he's also in 5th overall. Luca Betti keeps Nunes behind him for the moment, albeit with only 7 seconds. And the Italian is in 4th overall, and that gives him important points for the European Championship, and he needed them. And again, big points for Johanninen as well for the European Championship, including the first day in place 3.
Juho, if you take tomorrow 7 seconds per special, you're the winner.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, that I didn't calculate by myself. Okay. Oh, it's not so much. Oh, honestly, yeah. Okay, I didn't catch the points. Okay, now we are behind Bruno that much what we lost on the 3rd one with the puncture, so they have driven well, and not so much to do tomorrow. Try to keep this position and just drive through. And
he admits that it will be very difficult to catch the leading 2 Portuguese drivers. Vitor Sá still in 2nd.
After a long day, 2nd position, 10 seconds. Are you happy with the result?
Yes, very much. I think the things for tomorrow are open. 10 seconds, it's not much. We are going to try to push a little bit harder on the first steps in the morning, and try to see what it's happened. The 3 stages are very difficult, especially the Ponta do Pargo, Santa, are very technical. I think is the worst stage that we have in the rally. And to end the day, we have the Rosário in Comiada, that it's very beautiful as well, climbing. And descending, it's a very, very special stage. The day was quite good for us. The things, the car are very good, and the finishing, so let's see what's happened tomorrow.
Co-driver Pedro Calado counting then on the technical stages in the start of the last day to catch this man. Bruno Magalhães Still leading with 10 seconds in hand. Not a comfortable margin, but enough. He can keep his nose clean on the last day. He might take a second consecutive win in Madeira.
So Bruno, still 10 seconds. You didn't lose so much, so you control the rally already now?
No, the rally is not controlled, but I'm pushing a lot. But in the last loop, with 4 stages and many kilometers, we suffered a lot in the last stage. The tires were destroyed, and I lost some important seconds. But okay, you are still leading. I'm quite happy.
Bruno Magalhaes happy with his lead. Vitor Sa will do everything to close that lead on the final day. This is how they will start that final day. Sa 10 seconds behind, Hänninen 48 behind, and Betty and Nunez almost 3 minutes. 6 more stages then on the Flower Island. Beautiful roads there. And after those 6 stages, we will know who will win the 2012 Rally Vinho de Madeira. 2 loops of 3 stages. Very technical stages, as you heard Pedro Calado say. And the crowds came again in big numbers to assist to this beautiful rally. And Bruno Magalhaes is the first one to hit hard. He takes the best stage in the opening, best time in the opening stage. And he puts 1 second to Vitor Sa. Bit of a disappointment from Sa, because he counted on reducing his lead on that stage. He took 1 second back on the next stage, but lost 1.5 again. So he's now 12.7 seconds behind Magalhaes. Juha Hänninen gets no closer to the fighting Portuguese drivers. He's happy with 3rd for the moment. Still 48 seconds. Antonio Nunez has climbed to 4th because Luca Betti has had some problems. That meant that João Magalhaes climbs to 5th overall as well. Still 31 seconds behind Nunez in the production class. And Luca Betti would not end Rally Madeira. He had to retire on the last day. Bad luck then again for the Italian. And this is how they start the final loop of 3 stages. Can Vitor Sa close the gap of 12.7 seconds? It looks very unlikely, but anything can happen. And while some spectators already enjoy the beautiful Madeira beaches, some of them stay on the mountain roads to assist these final 3 stages. That will reveal the winner of the 2012 edition of the Rally Madeira. Juha Hänninen had some bad luck in the last stage, some technical problems on his Skoda, and he drops to 7th. Still leading the European Championship though. Miguel Nunez climbed to 5th in the end, just behind Ricardo Moura, who finished in 2nd in the production class. And this man won production class because Antonio Nunez had a very unfortunate problem in the final stages and dropped from the rally. Vitor Sa did everything in his power to close the gap, but he only reduced it by 1/10 of a second. That meant that Vitor Sa ends in 2nd position.
Congratulations, 2nd place. Happy with this result?
Yes, very much. It was a result that we don't expect it on the beginning of the rally. We expecting it in the podium, but maybe on the 3rd place, because we know that Hänninen will go very, very hard, and Bruno Magalhaes too. During the rally, we believe that it was possible to maintain the 2nd place, and we do everything we can to maintain the 2nd position, and we are very happy to finish on 2nd place here in Madeira.
Yes, they might have got that 2nd place a bit fortunately, but they defended it well and even threatened this man. But in the end, Bruno Magalhaes took his 2nd consecutive win in Madeira, and maybe this can push him to drive some more rallies this year.
Bruno, congratulations. Again, victory here for you. You must be a very happy man.
It's just perfect for me. After so long time without driving on tarmac, we return here with the new team, new suspension, new tires, and without the perfect rhythm, but you have made a perfect job, fantastic race, and I think we deserve to win here.
And this is the final result of the Rally Vinho Madeira. Magalhães wins it from Vitor Sá. João Magalhães, surprisingly third and winner of the production class. And they can all visit the finish ramp. The big crowd has descended from the mountain roads to assist in the joys of Bruno Magalhães, who is congratulated by the organizer. A very nice, very popular win for the young Portuguese driver, and let's hope that this good result will help him in finding the necessary funds to continue his very promising career. Johanninen still leads the European Championship, even though he only finished 7th here. The next round for that European Championship is in the Czech Republic, the Baron Rally at the end of August. We'll see you there. We hope we have as nice winner as we have here in Madeira with Bruno Magalhães. See you then.